Hey, Shalom. Shalom, Shalom. I want to start by saying, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Hawshai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Hawshai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Hawshai, Kahalam la Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakodash, and also double honor to the apostles, the elder bishops, and the elders, grandmothers, and rule well. And also Shalom to sincere Akim Ade pushing truth in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakodash. And to you sisters out there, I say Shalom as well. And I'm back again over a quick lesson. This lesson is going into, says NASA warns of huge solar flares causing blackouts on Earth. All right, and then from there, it's like I'll just do this right here. Just two topics I want to touch on. In this quick lesson, it says major delays on Sydney train network after power outage at Strathfield. It says Sydney's train network has been hit with a massive delays at peak hour due to a power outage near Strathfield. Okay, so I'll come back here again. All right, so this right here, it says the sun's most active region is turning to face Earth, brings spectacular auroras and occasional blackouts. You hear that, right? It says astronomers have warned of a solar storms and other extreme space weather over the coming days and weeks as an active part of the sun rotates into view. The activity is expected to cause auroras and potential blackouts on Earth, with NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory recently capturing the most powerful eruption of 2025 from a newly emerged sunspot region. Right, this is classed as an X2.7 flare, the highest category possible for a solar flare. Even triggered radio blackouts across parts of the Middle East. High-frequency radio signals were disrupted from around 10 minutes, according to space weather forecasters at National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration (NOAA) in the USA. NASA noted that ongoing flares and solar eruptions from this region could continue to impact radio communications, electric power grids, navigation signals, and pose risk to spacecraft and astronauts. Damn. The sun is currently at a peak of its 11-year activity cycle, known as its solar maximum period. This is a result of the star's magnetic poles flipping, which caused it to transition to inactive and stormy states. Like here, disruptions from the solar flares can also be accompanied or what's the word, man? Accompanied by auroras from coronal mass ejections, CMES, which is when charged particles from the sun pass through the Earth's atmosphere and create colorful displays known as the northern light or southern lights. The most active region on the sun is currently rotating to face Earth, leading to forecasts of more significant space weather. Right, and you can read more into it, man, and see for yourself. But the thing is, man, okay, this right here to me, it's like call me whatever you want to call me. I'm gonna keep it real. It's you can call me conspiracy theory, but I just think this here Esau guy, he's heading into this right here, man, to where he can come out and deceive you. People saying, if you see blackouts and power outage and shit fucking falling out of the sky, he can come out and blame this on the solar flares, man, and say, this was caused by solar flares. We told you about this. We gave you a warning because it says NASA warns, NASA warns you. And what does the word NASA means? Deceiving, right? So nothing that's gonna come from NASA is gonna be real. The only thing the only real truth that's gonna come from NASA and be real is that there's a ship coming towards the earth with 100, it's like with other thousands of ships behind that big ship. That's the only truth they're gonna tell you. But guess what? You people ain't gonna believe it. All right. And guess what? That's going to be how Shah returning on the earth with what? The angels. That's the only time I'm going to believe what NASA is saying. Same things NASA be saying, like the ship that was seen. I believe that. Yeah, we know for sure. All right, Yahweh Shah is going to come back in that father ship. Those that right there, yeah, that's the truth right there, man. But all these right here, somebody got their hand in there. Remember your boy, Bill, Kill Bill, man. What they're trying to do to the sound, him and the Chinese, right? So at this point, we come into that type of a year or that type of an era where like everything is gonna be blamed on our weather, climate change. Your man who just fucking retired from WEF, he warned us about this right here, such as a climate change and all that, man. This will be undercovered with climate change, all right? But this right here, man, it might happen, blackouts. We've seen the blackout over there in Europe. Who knows what caused that blackout, right? Who knows what caused this? Not why they're telling us this right here, man. So real quick, and then it's like, let me get this preset real quick. It's like, but it's like you gotta be, you can't believe what Esau says, man. All right, 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11, it says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." We cannot be ignorant of this devil is evil schemes or evil plans, and we know he has that type of technology to create such thing that he's talking about or warning about, man. To where he's going to blame on nature. We know also nature is going to tend against Esau. That's scriptural, man. But at this point, man, this man, if you're not really, watching and being wise, he will get you. We know nature and Esau with his fucking bloody, the weapons he got, those weapons that can create, type of weather, whatever, and him shutting down, shutting down the power. We know he got that power to do so, Even right now, the reason why the nature is turning against human beings because what? Nature is being destroyed, okay? The earth is being fucking defiled by Esau, man. All right? Real quick, let's go here. Revelation 11. So again, like in our read precept, we can't be ignorant of these things, man. So Revelation chapter 11, verse 18. "And the nations were angry, and the wrath is come." Right, these nations are going to be mad, and the wrath of Yahweh is coming. "And the time of the dead that they should be judged." The dead is talking about 2/3, all right? Heathens. Okay, Esau and the wicked. "That the dead should be judged, and thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets." Yahweh Shah is going to reward them. "And to the saints, the believers, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and should destroy them which destroy the earth," which is Esau. He's the one who have destroyed the earth, man. Even to this day, and he will lie to you, deceive you, man. Real quick, Revelation 6:4, "And there went out another host that was red, and power was given unto him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth." That's Esau. To his pseudoscience, this man has taken peace from the earth. He has caused divisions among other nations, even among Israelites, man. He has destroyed the Israelites through food, music, movies, water, you name it, okay? That's Esau. It says, sat down to take peace from the earth, that they should kill one another. Look what's going on right now, man. Worldwide. And there was given unto him a great sword, pseudoscience. That was the great sword that was ever given to this man, and that's why he's really great at it. All right, you know, Ezekiel 28 and verse 3, it says, "Behold," let me start from verse 2. "Son of a man, say unto the prince of Tyrus," and this today here in his time we live in, he's talking about these Edomites. "Thus said the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yashah, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God, and this is what Esau have done." He is trying to put himself in a seat of Yahweh Hashem Yashah, to where, you know, this devil can cause death and trying to bring you back to life, you know, and that technology is here, you know, controlling weather. Oh man, all that shit is here right now. I said, "I am a power. I sit in the seat of Yahweh Hashem Yashah, in the midst of the seas, in the midst of the nations. Yet thou art a man." It's just a man, and not a power. Though thou set thine heart as the heart of the Most High. You know, even though you do all that, you're just a man who's being controlled by Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. Okay, read what is Isaiah 47:5? Yahweh Hashem Yahshua controls all sides, man, good and evil. Proverbs 21:1. Okay. All right. Verse 3. "Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There's no secret that can hide from thee." So, you know, this man is wise. All right. And, you know, he's been trying to tap into those levels that he can tap into, you know, where he can deceive a regular person, a normal human being who don't know what the fuck is going on. But guess what? You're not going to deceive the very elect of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, because we're watching you, and the scripture tells us about you. You really are. All right. Daniel 12:4. "But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased." So knowledge has been increased in righteousness, also in wickedness. All right. To where Esau, knowledge has increased on the left side, you know, doing him to do the shit he's doing right now, you know. So to where if you end up seeing this right here, and that's the ones with huge solar flares causing blackouts on the earth. Hey, they're gonna hit you with this right here, you know. So we told you about this, man. All right. Esau, man. Hey, Esau is not to be taken lightly, man. Let's keep it real. We know this devil. 2 Timothy 3:1. "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come." In the Amplified, "But understand this, that in the last days dangerous times of great stress and trouble will come, difficult days that will be hard to bear." Right. So, you know, we understand these days are gonna come. You know, where, you know, same parts of the earth is gonna be left blacked out. Like what happened over there in Europe. That was an example, I believe. You know, there was other countries that got hit before. Then Europe. Eventually, it could be USA. It could be here. It could be, you know, these, you know, top countries. And then it goes on for days and days, man. You know, those are the plagues that the Heavenly Father Yahweh Hashem Yahshua is going to send upon earth. All right. 2 Ezra chapter 15 and verse 5. "Behold, said the Lord, I'll bring plagues upon the world, the sword, the famine, death, and destruction." Okay. Hey, a blackout goes on, man. That's going to cause destruction worldwide. People are going to lose it. All right. You know, remember, if a blackout goes out, man, for a couple, I said 2 days, it's still going. There's no answer to it. You know what that is going to cause? Let me read it. Let me get it here real quick, man. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 12. "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. In the AMP, because lawless is increased, the love of the most people will grow cold." So, right, blackout comes, guess what? It's going to cause a lawless society. You know, the camera's going to be shut off. Nothing is going to be operating that can, you know, catch you being wicked. Everything is going to be turned off. People is going to give people what green light to go commit crime. All right, kill one another, man. I'm telling you, and Esau, he knows what he's doing now. Remember, these people took them jump shots. So once they see shit like that, man, whatever, you know, is in their body is going to control their mind to become violent and just be wicked as fuck, man. You know, that's the times we're coming into, man. Okay, and There's another precept I want to get right here. Got so stuck in whatever. I mean, it's in the book of Psalms, man. Let me see. Let me try this right here. Psalms 10. Right. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 10, verse 4. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. In the AMP, his mouth is full of curses and deceit, fraud, and oppression. Under his tongue is mischief and weaknesses and injustice and sin. That's this devil, man. That's Esau for you. Yeah, NASA, man. They're telling you this and this, not you gonna believe it. That's what's really causing it. All right, man. You can believe that. Let me see. There's another precept. Right. Psalm 58 and 3. The wicked are strength from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. And that's Esau, the so-called white man for you, man. The truth is NASA. This man is telling you nothing but fucking lies. Lies and lies and lies. You know? Psalm 64 and 3. Who wear their tongue like a sword, and bend their mouth to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. You know? Them lies they be telling you, man. Oh, this is what's going on. Oh, this is what's going to happen in a couple of days. How the fuck do you know, man? Real quick, man. Let's get last precept right here. Let's go here. You know what? Let me do this in the book of Job. Because it tells you. Job chapter 14, verse 5. Seeing his days are determined, which is talking about so-called white man, and the number of his months are with thee. So, the time of his rulership, it was determined by Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. He put a number to it. All right, that has appointed his bounds, and he cannot, and that has appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. So there's a certain area that this devil cannot go. Certain things that he cannot measure. This man can't even tell you the end of Yahweh. It's like he can't even tell the end of the world. We can tell you the signs that are leading to that, and this man is causing all those things and showing us signs to the end of the world. But has he ever came out and told you we in the last days? World War III, is about to break out. The mark of the beast is at hand. They know about the mark of the beast. They know what they're up to. They don't come and tell the truth. They know World War III eventually is going to happen. They're going to come and tell you. They know who the true Israelites are. They're going to come and tell you. But they're going to hit you with certain things, and you're like, oh, wow. Wow, they can see. They can see these things happening. I mean, this is the same that will tell you the ocean is this in the size of, is about to happen, but he's the one causing it, right? I'll tell you all this crazy ass shit, but can this man tell you that there's a Leviathan, not even one, maybe, 1,000 Leviathans, all right, that Yahweh is going to release? He can't tell you that. He'll make movies, but, it's a movie, right? But he will never come out and say there's such a thing. Even the chariots, the angels, what does he say they are? Green man, right? Come on, man. Esau is a fucking liar, bro. A liar. He will never tell you the truth, man. And he will tell you the truth, though, through movies. But you look down on it because it's a fucking movie, right? Come on, man. So we have to figure this devil out. But anyway, seeing days are determined, your days will determine, and the number of his mouths are with thee, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. With Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, he knows when and what time this devil is going to be taken out. That has appointed his bound that he cannot pass. Certain area you can't go and measure and do whatever you want to do. And your time, you're not going to go over your time, bitch. All right? Let's get this right here. It's in the book of Jeremiah, man. Is that Jeremiah 31? Wait, here real quick. This is a bitch, bro. Like, this guy, man, who lie to you and have you fucking, you dumbass niggas out there, who call themselves Hebrew Israel, talking about we got another 7 years, 10,000 years here. Get the fuck out of here, man. We don't. All right, we do not have that. Okay? Let me see. Jeremiah chapter 31 and verse 35. That said the Lord Yahweh, which give the sun for light by day, and the ordinance of the moon and of the stars for light by night, which divide the sea when the waves thereof roll. The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Shah is his name. If those ordinances depart from me, it's like depart from before me, said the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Shah, then the seed of Israel also shall be ceased from being a nation before me forever. That said the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Shah of heaven. Second, that said the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Shah, if heaven above can be measured, right? So Esau is lying about saying things, man. Because the scripture says so. And this foundation of the earth searched out beneath, right? I'll also cast off the seed of Israel for all they have done, said the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. You see? That's a rhetorical saying right there. Meaning like this devil will never be able to, measure certain things and say certain things that, he can't tap into. This devil can't even tell you the length of the ocean. He will tell you, but he's lying. This devil never been to the fucking sun, and he can't see what's really going on in the heavens. He's a liar, man. To me, like, hey, I could be wrong, brothers, but hey, me being so-called conspiracy theory, this right here, man, this is a warning from Esau to something that he's about to cause. All right, and he's gonna blame what you see right here, solar flares. All right, the climate, climate change, this and that. That's what this devil's gonna blame to, go back and blame to it, man. While he's the one doing so, like he's been doing worldwide, floods, fires, tsunami, earthquake, you name it, tornadoes, all that shit, man. He's the one doing so. He's the sword of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. Okay? So with that, man, hey, shalom.